Chapter 1. Spirit and Consciousness, the Root of All Thought. Everything begins with a thought, but not every thought begins with you. The first insight I gained on this journey was understanding the source of my thoughts. Thoughts aren't just random ideas, they are the seeds of reality. But where do they come from? Why do we trust some ideas and question others? The answer lies in the spirit. The spirit, fear, or faith. Over the years, I've learned that every thought stems from one of two sources, fear or faith. Fear breeds doubt, while faith fuels belief. If you examine the root of any decision or belief, you'll find it is driven either by fear or by faith. Though both are invisible forces, they have the power to shape your life in vastly different ways. In my life, fear appeared subtly. I identified 5 key fears: fear of loss, being exposed, failure, death, and the unknown. Fear wasn't always the paralyzing terror we imagine. It often took the form of self-doubt, hesitation, or an unwillingness to take risks. It would whisper, "What if you fail?" and that was enough to keep me from pursuing life-changing opportunities. On the other hand, faith, although quieter and more difficult to embrace, asked, "What if you succeed?" Faith requires trust in unseen outcomes, but that trust became the foundation for everything I've created. Fear and faith cannot coexist. One must give way to the other. Every moment, you decide whether consciously or not which one will dominate your thoughts. Identifying fear and faith in your thoughts. The first step in mastering your thoughts is learning to identify their source. Are they rooted in fear or in faith? I realized that much of my life had been shaped by fear of failure, rejection, and the unknown. As long as I operated from that place, my reality mirrored those fears. The more I feared failure, the more it showed up. The more I feared rejection, the more it came into my life. It wasn't until I became intentional about shifting from fear to faith that things began to change. How can you tell when your thoughts are coming from fear? Fear is limiting. It presents reasons why you can't or shouldn't take action. If your thoughts are focused on why you should stay where you are, fear is in control. Fear is reactionary. It often stems from past experiences or imagined negative outcomes. If you're dwelling on what could go wrong, you're likely reacting to fear. Faith, on the other hand, feels expansive. Faith is freeing. It opens up possibilities, encouraging you to take risks because the reward is worth it. Faith is proactive. It looks ahead, focusing on what's possible rather than on potential negative outcomes.